Hey everyone, it's Sharon coming at you from Beach Therapy Counseling Services. Happy Friday. I told you guys I was going to come on here every Friday, and I am sure giving it my best effort to do that because I want to share the information that I feel is going to be helpful to anyone and everyone. So hopefully if you guys enjoy these videos, you subscribe and then you go ahead and share these videos with those that you love as well. Today's topic is going to be on procrastination. When I thought about doing this topic, I knew that there'd be people that'd be like, I don't need to hear about procrastination. Because in general, we really don't, right? I'm not talking about the mundane things that we procrastinate, whether it's cooking dinner because we really don't want to, so we procrastinated and ordered pizza, or doing the laundry just because we just really weren't in the mood, so we procrastinated it and now it's too late to do it. Those aren't the things that I'm really talking about, as those, I mean, yeah, it would be nice if we didn't procrastinate them, but they're not going to be life changing events if we do or don't do them. What I'm talking about is the big things in life that we have all procrastinated, whether it's taking the leap of faith and starting a new position, opening your own business, getting married. Sometimes we procrastinate that. You see these really long engagements. Um, there's so many things that we procrastinate. Buying our dream house that we're procrastinating doing. So many things where deep down in us we know that it's our life's purpose, we know that it's our passion, we know it's something that we want, but we are just procrastinating doing it. And so then I got to thinking, well, what is it that's making us procrastinate these things? And you know what it is? Deep down in you, there's a fear. And in me, and in all of us, there's a fear. And what is it that we're fearing? Sometimes it's success. Sometimes we fear the success. Sometimes we fear failure. Sometimes we just fear the unknown. And so, not knowing what's going to happen, or if we're going to get our dreams come true, or if we're going to, if the things are going to fall into place the way we envision them. So, we just don't do them at all. But then, what we really miss out on when we're procrastinating these things is the peace of knowing no matter what the outcome is, that we put our effort in. So, we're not giving our bodies, our souls, our minds peace. And I think that's where we're failing ourselves because we're procrastinating these big events and these big things for just the unknown and the fear of the unknown. When even if it doesn't go our way, at least then we know. And I feel like there's a peace in knowing. Of course, there's a grieving process in that too, because we had our hopes held high and we really wanted this. We really wanted the house. We really wanted the job. Whatever it might be, we really wanted it, or we wouldn't have it as a goal or a passion, right? Um, so we wanted it and we can be disappointed. But I think it's better to be disappointed and be able to kind of grieve that and move on than to hold on to it and procrastinate it for so long that it just causes us these adverse reactions like anxiety, depression, overthinking. There's so many things that just not doing something creates in our lives in this pattern of just unease that I feel like it's so much more detrimental just to do it, to take the leap of faith, especially when you know it's like a guttural thing. You need to get this done. If we feel it deep within our bones, then let's not procrastinate it. Let's find a way to make it happen and hope for the best. And maybe in order to kind of help some of those fears, we kind of prepare ourselves for the worst. Meaning, we know that, not everything in our lives is going to go exactly the way we want it to go. And sometimes we are let down. What are we going to do in order to prepare ourselves for that letdown? And what are we going to do to celebrate when it goes the right way? Because sometimes we are afraid of our own success. So let's work on that as a whole, as a community, as just a population, because I think the more we do, the more we're going to grow as just a nation and as a people. Because I love to see other people succeed. I think it's beautiful for them. I think it's great for our economy, and I think it's just great for our nation to have people succeed and to have everybody kind of go for their dreams and their passions, and it's not a competition. And then if it doesn't happen, you know what? We need to prepare for that because life doesn't always happen the way we want it to. And we are going to have disappointments and we are going to have letdowns, and there are things that are going to happen that, you know what, we didn't plan for, we didn't want, we didn't ask for, but you know what, at least you went for it and you know now. And maybe you go for it again, or maybe that's what you needed to know just to end it there. But anything's better than leaving that procrastinating in the unknown. I don't think that's meant for your soul. So That was my thought here on procrastination today. If you guys have thoughts, I encourage you guys to leave them at the bottom of this video. Um, Even if they're adverse to what I'm saying, that's okay with me. Um, as usual, you guys know where to reach me if you guys need someone to sit with you during any of your pain. mybeachstherapy.net, and subscribe to this station if you're finding any of my words helpful. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend.